excited about this. And one of the things that I love, and I have to laugh sometimes I'm just talking. And while I'm talking, Pastor Jamone just start writing. And then he come back and remind me, now this is what you said. And you said that it's going to be a record-breaking year. So we're going to grab that and we're going to drag that on into 2023. You understand what I'm saying to you? I say, well, then let's drag it, Reverend. Let's drag it. Because if he said it in 22, that means it's going to happen in 23. And so from that, we just begin to talk about, well, what are the areas that we need records to break? And for many of you all, we decided at the top of the year that we're going to push you. We will really push you that, watch me, money cannot be your issue. You cannot keep getting up living from check to check. You can't keep struggling. You got to hear me. And you're talking to a person that knows what it was to live in poverty. You're talking to a person who struggled to make ends meet. You're talking to a person who used to skip, tip, and dip when it came to my tithes and my offering. I was not consistent. But I remember when I made up my mind and I said something, there has to be more than just this. And I refuse to continue to struggle, to live in poverty. Money will not be my issue. And I think what's separated, and I prayed a prayer. I want you to listen to what I prayed. I didn't pray, God bless me with money. I never prayed that prayer. What I said was, can you bless me to be the number one tither and the number one giver in the church that I was in? Can you channel finances through me that whatever is needed, I will always have it to sow it? So God began to show me that he could channel finances through me, channel it through me, that you will never, ever have another financial issue, another day in your life. You will sponsor the kingdom. And you will be the answer. So watch me. People will pray for a financial breakthrough. I will bless you, and you will take it to them, and you are going to let them know that I heard their prayers, but I channeled the finances through you. Come on here, because you're going to be the curse breaker. You're going to be the first in your family to have it. Come on here. And I can trust you with it. Come on, lift one hand and say, use me, Lord, for your glory. For your glory. And I begin to study the scriptures. I begin to study and I begin to stand on it. I know y'all read the scriptures. The poor you'll have with you always. That's them. That's not for me. No, I'm not going to be poor always. And I'm not going to wait to get to heaven to live. He said, I come that you might have. And have it what? More abundant. He said, I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed beg for. Come on, y'all. My God shall supply. Come on, touch your neighbor, say, your struggle is about to be over. Your struggle is about to be over. Your job is not your resource. God is your Jehovah Jireh, your provider. And he's about to reveal to you the hidden treasures. Come on, y'all. I need you to hear me. Every single parent, every married person, everybody in your 20s, your 30s, your 50s, your 60s, it's about to be a record-breaking year in your finances. Come on, y'all. Let's begin to prophesy to one another. Tell somebody there's about to be a record-breaking year, even in your finances. Your debt will be paid off. Come on, I feel the anointing. Your house will be paid off. Your student loan will be erased. See, sometimes when you talk to people, if you talk to people that never struggled, then they don't understand your petition. If you grew up with all of this stuff, then you don't know what it is to go with lack. And I'm a firm believer that everyone, pay attention, has to have what I call a manna season. A manna season is when the children of Israel were in the wilderness. He says, like, I'm going to rain down manna, but I'm only going to give you enough for that day. So the next morning you get up, you got to go look for manna. The next morning you got up, you got to go look. Everybody has to have that experience, but that is not your permanent location. It is called a manna season, because when you get to your Canaan, the Bible says, and the manna ceased which means that your land is about to flow with milk and honey, which means that when you get up, you don't have to go look for it. It's already there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make sure that you're covered for the rest of your life. Can I get you to say the manna has ceased and the milk and the honey is flowing? And the milk and the honey is flowing. When I get up, I taste milk. When I walk out the door, I smell honey. Come on here, some of y'all. What is this? That's how your business is going to flow. That's how your finances are going to flow. That's how your joy is going to flow. That's how your anointing is. Because it's a record breaking year. So handle your manna season properly. Because your flowing days are now. And you'll never have another manna season a day in your. I wish I was in the building with faith people. Your manna days are. Today we're going to focus on something. So how do you get to it? How do you get to it? How do you get to it? And today we're going to focus on, you have to hear me, you must receive divine instructions. Can everybody just say the word divine instructions? Divine means that the plan that he's going to give you is going to come straight from him. I was doing my devotion last night, and this lady put in the comment part, that's the problem with the church. The church doesn't teach you how to get out of that. I said, let's put a pin right there, my sister. I said, let me just help you for a minute. Why are you keep running to people asking them to explain to you how to get to your Canaan? I say, the church didn't have to teach me how to get out of debt. God taught me how to get out of debt. Because he said, in all of your ways, acknowledge him, and he gonna show you what you need to do. Because your instruction might be different from somebody else's instruction. But the main thing is this, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. Last week, while I was going, can we thank God for Pastor Jamone, who broke that thing down last week? Who broke it? Stand up for him, Beyonce. Erica. The single lady. I'm sorry. Love on top. Listen. So last week we talked about the woman, and she had been given divine instructions. Go collect these jars and take the little oil. Those are divine instructions, and pour. What about when you have what it takes, but it's not producing what you're looking for? What about when you have what it takes, but it's not producing your heart's desires? Example, like I have a job. I'm not looking for a job, but it's not giving me what I need. I went to school. I got an education. I have a degree. But this is a piece of paper. It's not working for me. What about when you have the work experience, but here comes somebody younger than you that don't even have the, and then you're going to ask me to train this little monster? What about if you got the right, you are surrounded by the right people, but nobody seemed to hook you up? It's not giving me what I'm looking for. What about I waited, I got married, but this marriage ain't giving me what I'm looking for? I joined church, but look at me. Since I've been here, some of these people are crazier than the ones in the world. What about if, I have faith. I got faith. I got so much faith that every time I pray for somebody, they get what they want. But then when it comes for me, can I tell you something? if anything I can beg you is this: whatever you do, don't lose your faith. It is impossible. He that cometh to God must believe that he is. He that cometh to God, you got to believe that he is able to do. Even if he hasn't done it yet, don't mean that he won't do it. Come on here, I'm going to need you to maintain your faith. Please touch your neighbor and say, I'm begging you, keep believing that he is able. Look at the screen. In Matthew 17:20, he replied. In Matthew 17:20, he replied, because you have so little faith. Truly, little is better than no faith. Truly, I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, and a mustard seed is the smallest seed there is. If you have faith small as mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and doggone it, that ain't in the Bible, and it will move. Here's my line right here. Nothing will be impossible for you if you just believe. Some of y'all don't have a dime in your pocket, but you believe that he is your Jehovah Jireh. Some of y'all don't feel good in your body, but you still believe that he's a healer. Some of y'all don't know how it's going to happen, but you believe that he is a way maker. And I believe that if I have faith and you have faith and we have faith, there's no telling what might happen in my circle. Can I get you to make sure that you have at least one person in your row that believe God for the impossible? I need you to look at somebody and say, come on here, I need you to say it with force. I need you to say it with power. I need you to say it with confidence. I need you to hold your head up and scream it as loud as you can. Look at somebody and say, I believe God. He is able to do anything. Eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. My God can do the impossible. He'll blow your mind in 30 seconds. He'll change your life in one. Come on, look at somebody and say, oh, he is able. So what am I supposed to do? So what am I supposed to do? So what am I supposed to do if I don't have my heart's desires? So what are you telling me, Reverend? What are you telling me that I need to do if I don't have it yet? I got the degree. I have the experience. I have been giving. I've been shouting. Every time you say shout, I shout. I'm tired of shouting. What do? You see, the problem, one of the things we need to kill is this instant generation. Some of y'all, you pray one time and think it's going to happen. You only been going through for 1 month. You know, if you're raised that everything is like right now, like you're raised like that, you pull up in McDonald's right now, you order online, and by the time you walk in the door, your food better be there. I can't stand you. I don't like you, because you don't, and you lack patience. You want some popcorn, you just pop it in the microwave and walk away. Are you kidding me? See, when we had a taste for popcorn, we didn't even have a microwave. What is a microwave? Everything that we wanted, we had to put it in the oven. Let me educate you young people on real popcorn. You get you a big pot. You pour that butter and that grease down up in there. You get you the bag of the kernels and you pour it real fast, because if you don't pour it real fast, it's just going. So after you put it in there, you got to put a top on it to hold that thing down. Press down. Shaking together. And what we used to do is that we used to put the popcorn in, put the top on. And it starts smelling good. And you start. Why? Because you know that once this popping is over, you're about to get everything that you've been waiting on. And I came to tell some of y'all, I need you to keep. Because the more you keep doing that, he's about to give you the desires of your heart. Every time you shout, every time you run, every time you give, Look at me, turn to 3 people to tell them, I'm going to need you to keep it moving. Be not weary. Can I get the grown folks just to look at a young person and say, my money on the way, my healing on the way, my breakthrough on the way. What I've been praying through for years, he's about to do it in 23. Oh, but your struggle is about to be over. You're about to sit down and enjoy what you've been for. Ready? I promise you, this is going to be your record-breaking year. So, I'm going to need some of y'all to get off social media, because I'm watching you from the stage, and I know you are taking no notes. And you're the main one that need a breakthrough. So let's talk about getting what you desire. So Jesus is teaching, and he steps on a boat that belonged to Simon, Peter. And he gives him one instruction: just push out a little bit. Just push out just a little bit. And this is a test when he just takes you to do something small. I'm not going to ask for a lot. Just push out just a little bit. And he pushes out, and Jesus finishes teaching. Okay, that was a test of patience, because you didn't rush me. And so then when he finally pushes out a little and he finished teaching, now Jesus is ready to give Peter his heart's desire. You've passed a small obedience test. You've even passed the patient test. Oh, yes, I have. So that means you're about to get something bigger. But bigger doesn't come without bigger challenges. See, that first little push you did, that was good for that. But what's next is going to require more of you. And I want to give you some facts. And if I've never preached to you before, I pray that you hear my heart. I'm not preaching what they told me. I'm preaching how I lived. See, some of y'all, you want what a person have, but you don't want to go through what they've been through to get it. And unfortunately, some people never come back to tell you how to get out. But today, this sermon, I will teach you how to get your heart's desire. Facts of getting your desires result to get your record-breaking year. There's certain things that you're going to have to check. Number one, I need you to hear me clearly. You have it. You already possess everything you need. You don't have to run around searching for anything different. Everything is in place. It just hasn't produced yet. You have it. And somebody has attempted to make you think that you don't have it. But you got the gift, you got the skill, you got the talent, you got the oil, you got the wisdom. You possess it all. It just hasn't come forth yet. What do you mean by you have it? If you look in Luke 5:2, everything adds up to a fish. Bible. And he saw, I see water. I see boats. Left there, I see fishermen. Shut up. Who were washing I see nets. I see water. I see boat. I see fishermen. I see nets. The only thing that I don't see is fish. So watch me. You don't have to go look for a boat because you got it. You don't have to go looking for nets. You have it. When I read this, the first thing I thought about was Hannah in the Bible. And the Bible said, and the Lord closed the womb of Hannah. There was nothing wrong with her body. God just had it on hold. And for somebody, I came to shut the mouth of the devil that's been making you second guess yourself, thinking that you lack certain things. You lack nothing. You have everything you need. I cancel anybody that tried to intimidate you. I even come against the enemy trying to make you jealous of somebody. He's about to bring all the pieces together. But first of all, I need you to hear me clearly. You have it. If you don't understand that you have it, then you'll start looking for somebody to give you something that you're not even supposed to have. But once you accept the fact, I got the personality, I got the swag, I got the gift, I got the calling, I got the oil on my life, I've been marked to be better than this, I know that the hand of the Lord is on my life. Watch me. Even when it's not results, giving me the results that I need, I am confident that he's still going to do what he said that he's going to do. I need you to encourage at least 3 people around you. Tell them, trust me, you have it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Your skill set is amazing. Your patience is amazing. Your gift is amazing. Your business sense is amazing. You right where you're supposed to be. You see the water. I see the boat. I see the fishermen. I even see the nets. This is just about timing. Matter of timing. You gotta hear me. You have it. An enemy want to make you think, well, maybe I'm missing something. Stop it. You got, okay. I'm trying to calm down because I get real passionate about this. Because I see people walk around, well, I don't know, shut your mouth. You got it. It might, even if it's in seed form, which means that it hasn't matured yet, but that thing is on you, it's in you. You got it. You just need divine instructions what to do with it. You just need divine instructions on what to do with it. You ain't got to purchase nothing. You ain't got to run up behind nobody. You just need to know what to do with what you have. In verse 4, he says, when he had finished speaking, he said to Peter, now I need you to listen to me. First I told you to push out. A little you did that. Now what you want is not going to be in the shallow water. So I'm going to need you to push out into the deep, which means that you're going to have to row just a little bit harder, just a little bit longer. And I need you in the deep. Why you got me going to the deep? Because I need to get you that you can't hear what people are saying. Because people on the shore won't understand your role. And everybody gonna think you crazy, and I don't need you to hear them. I don't even need you to see their facial expression. So I'm gonna have to take you out further. So that's why you feel the gap between you and certain people, because he's rolled you out further into the deep. Why? Because the deep calleth unto the deep. Anybody can hang out in shallow, but where God is taking you, he's already teaching you isolation. He's already teaching you that you're not like everybody else. So roll on out a little bit further. And then I'm going to need you to do something. I'm going to need you, watch me, to do what you've always been doing. Drop your net. Just drop it. Well, I just dropped it about, shut your mouth. Maybe they weren't here an hour ago. Maybe this is your hour. Just drop your nets. And then he said, after you drop your nets, and he builds up your face by saying, he said, drop your nets, not to waste your time, but for a catch. Oh my God. Last week he told the woman, all you got to do is pour. This week he telling Peter, all you got to do is release. One time I preached you about the widow, and he sent Elijah to she, and he told the widow, all you got to do is give. give him the first meal. He told the 10 lepers, all you got to do is walk. And as you walk, you're going to see that you start being healed. He told Naaman, all you got to do is dip. He telling Peter, all you got to do is drop. He told Jehoshaphat, them all you got to do is shout. And you mean to tell me you waiting on God to do something for you, but you ain't willing to do nothing? Oh, y'all ain't got to say nothing to me. What if I told you your next shout can go through the rest of your year and kick a door open that's going to be waiting on you? But you saying, but I'm tired. Listen to me. I need you to do something. You can't come into his house and just sit here and act like God owe you anything. You need to be desperate for what you want. As the deer pants after the water brook, I'm desperate for everything that when you get to a place of desperation, I don't care what nobody think. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care nothing about your opinion. I'm ready to get everything that God has for me. You could criticize me. You could talk about me. I might look stupid in your eyes, but fake things look stupid. And I'm willing to look stupid for a minute to be blessed for a lifetime. I'm going to tell you to do something real crazy right now. Whatever you want God to give you before you even get it, I need you to get ready on the count of 3 to release one of the craziest. Now, if you sit there, you ain't dropping your neck. But if you give God what I tell you, drop it. I mean, you better get it out of your hand. You better get it out of your body. You better get it out of your reach. Release a praise like you've lost your mind. This is a faith praise. 1, 2, 3. Drop it. Get it off of you. Get it off of you. Get it off of you. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. Then do the unimaginable. This is how I fight my battles. Come on, y'all, let's start prophesying to each other. Go to 3 people and tell them it's getting ready to happen. Got it. I'm doing it. I got it. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep shouting. I'm going to keep believing. You got it. Just do it again. Just do it again. Come on your way to your seat. Tell your neighbor, you got it. Listen carefully so you can do whatever he tell you to do. I want God to get in your dreams. I want God to speak to you loud and clear. I want him to scream into your spirit. I want there to be clarity when it comes to you. I want there to be no confusion. That you know exactly what you're supposed to do and how many times you're supposed to do it. I come against every opinion. He that hath an ear, open my ears, God, so I can hear what you're telling me to do. Come on your way to your seat. Tell somebody you got it. On your way to your seat, tell them you hear it. You got it. You hear it. Sit down. You got it. You're loaded. Sit down. You got it. You got it. If you know somebody's first name around you, can you call their name and tell them you got it? You got it. You got the personality, you got the smile, you got the swag, you got the business experience, you got the look. You look like a millionaire and ain't got a dime. You. And you're going to be that man you always wanted to be. Have a seat. And you're going to be that woman you always wanted to be. You got it? You hear it. You're going to hear, have a seat. You're going to hear things different this year. You're going to hear things different this year. You're going to hear things different this year. He's not going to ask you to go and get some new stuff. You already have what you need. It's just about timing and who you with that you're going to see the results of it. And you're going to hear it loud and clear. Everybody say, I will hear it loud and clear. And when you hear it, you got to hear me. He's not going to force you to do anything. I need you to hear me. He's not going to force you to do it. He's not going to drag you out of your bed. He's not going to drag you to the bank. He's not going to empty you. You're going to wake up and your whole pocketbook just laying before you. Yes, Lord. Stop. He's not that spooky. So once you hear it, you have to consent. Everybody say consent. And consenting means that there's some things that you're going to have to get over. When you consent, there's some things that cannot block you. Like you're going to have to get over it. Like, what do you mean? Simon answered, Master. In one of the commentaries I was reading, it said this word master is like boss, CEO. So when he steps into the boat, he basically becomes the captain of the boat. And my question is, are you willing him to step into your private space and allow him to become the master of your situation? And he says, Master, here's one thing you got to get over is being physically tired. Because they said, we have worked hard all night. In other words, I am tired. And I'm looking at some of y'all, and I get it. You should be. Based on what you've been through, you should be tired. You tired of letting people talk to you any kind of way? You tired of letting people treat you any kind of way? You tired of people loving on people that can't stand your guts? I can whoop you if I want to, but I'm tired of not whooping you. We have worked hard all night, and some of y'all, I want to applaud you for working hard. I want to really, but I know, but you have come too close to just be completely exhausted. Like if you were going to give up, you should have given up in 2020. And I mean, if you've held on this long, how dare you get to the record-breaking year and talk about, I'm just too tired. No. Say, we have worked hard all night. Here's the next thing I'm going to need you to get over. And haven't caught anything, which means that I am disappointed. I am literally disappointed because I watch other boats in the same water that I'm in catch fish. I saw boats that came in after me and got the nerve to roll back with a smile on their face. So there is a part of me that is disappointed. And I want you to hear me loud and clear, and rightfully so. You're supposed to feel all of that. You're supposed to feel disappointed because you have worked hard. Don't try to be no superhero now. I'm straight. You lying. You're not straight. You tired and mad. Please, let's go. Is there anybody in the building that's just tired? Come on. Come on, let's have a moment of honesty real quick. Is there anybody in the building like I am disappointed because I'm watching people that don't live a half worth of nothing and they seem to be getting everything that they want. I'm watching people who are married that don't even know Jesus and they look like their marriage is more blessed than my marriage is blessed. I'm watching people who don't tithe, don't give, and I'm watching them pull up in a new car. I mean, really, what's going on? I feel you. But I'm going to need you to get over that. I'm going to need you to get over that. That's so cold. You have no compassion. Do you feel me? I feel you. But I'm going to need you to wipe your tears, okay? And I'm going to need you to get up off the floor, okay? And I'm going to need you to square your shoulders back, okay? And I'm going to need you to hold your head up, okay? Because what he didn't do in 2020, he's about to do for you in 2020. Be not weary in well doing. Come on. Tell somebody that you say, please do it. Just do it. Listen, while I'm preaching, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me when Naaman came to Elijah, when he would come out and greet him, he said, go dip in the muddy water 7 times. Elijah's like, man, you done lost your mind. I done came all the way down here with all these gifts you get. You ain't gonna even come out and greet me. You're gonna send somebody else out here to speak to me. And then you're gonna leave some instructions. Go dip in some nasty water 7 times. I don't walk by clean water trying to get to you. Do I sound like you? I didn't walk past cleaner water. Now you're going to tell me I got to go dip 7 times in some nasty water. I mean, God, dog, do you know who I am? Okay, now that's why you got to dip. Because I see pride. And I'm not going to bless pride, because if I bless pride, you're going to think you did it. So I'm going to have you to do something that's beneath you so you can get what you want. He packed his bag up. He walking back, still full of leprosy. That's how I walk. Because you know that leper mess up your walk. So does being broke. So does being unhappy. So does being miserable. It mess up your walk. And then one of the servants who didn't have leprosy said something so smart. Look at me. For real. What you got to lose? Look at me. If I tell you that this is your net-breaking year, what you got to lose to believe it? If I told you this is the year that he going to give you what's going to blow your mind, what you got to lose? I mean, really, what you got to lose? I mean, you've been through enough hell already. Look at me. It can't get no worse. I mean, what you got to lose? Just do it. And he said, because you say so, I'm going to do it. Because you say so. I need you to hear me. The true test of obedience is not doing what you want to do. The true test of obedience is when you told to do that you really don't want to do. And he says, you got to hear me. He says, because you say so, I have no other choice but to believe you. Saints of the living God, your record-breaking year is just not going to pop up on you. There's some divine instructions that you're going to have to do. Do me a favor, and everyone stand to your feet. Okay. On your way to your seats, to your feet, tell somebody, you got it, you got it. Touch and say, and you're going to hear it. I want to challenge you to get over it. And just do it. So I want you to hear me. The next 2 verses, I think it's 2, is going to define your year. If everybody, hold the music for me, because I even want to prophesy to the band members. I want to speak to those of y'all that are watching this online, and when you hear it, this is your 2023. If you do what he tells you to do, you already have everything that it takes. You already have everything that it takes. You're going to hear instructions. I'm going to need you to get over you. Get over your feelings. Get over, I'm tired. Shut up. Because I'm tired of seeing you without fish. I'm tired of seeing you keep rowing and coming back with nothing. I'm just going to need you to do whatsoever he telleth you to do. I'm going to need you to obey him and do it. And the Bible says you have to hear this one. Ready? So what is it going to look like? What is it going to look like? These are your results. And when they had done so, I want you to pick up the words that the Lord had us to underline. And this is your 2023. they caught such a large number. Your numbers are about to increase. Come on, tap yourself, say, it's about to be a large number. Your contracts are about to come in. Your deposits are about to be a large number. Come on here. Your anointing is about to be increased. Your skill set is about to be increased. It's so large. Here's the next one. A fish that their nets began to break. So you're about to have a record-breaking, net-breaking year. That what you catch is going to be so heavy that it cannot be contained. Can you open your mouth and declare, my nets are about to break? Oh my God, say it again, my nets. Your calendar is going to be so full. You're going to have so much business, you might not be able to take it all. Come on here. You will get so many phone calls that it's going to rock your whole world. Your net is about to break. Can I tell you something? Verse 7 is another part that I want you to get ready for. So they signaled their partners in the other boats to come and help them. In other words, I'm going to make sure that your boat is blessed too. So God's about to bless you so that you could signal somebody else so that they could get blessed. And I want you to hear me clearly. There will be nothing selfish about you. There will not, old school word, there will be nothing stingy about you. You're going to have enough to bless somebody else as well. I keep telling you to touch your neighbor. Why? Because every time you touch them, you encourage them. Every time you touch them, you bless them. Every time you turn around and speak something in your section, it releases something on everybody in your section. Can you please make sure that you're not selfish and open your mouth and tell those around you it's about to go down for us in 2023? Please. When I get blessed, you gonna get blessed. When I get elevated, you're about to get elevated. When I go to the deep, I'm gonna call you to the deep. Yo, watch me. I'll catch it. You won't have to work as hard as I had to work to get it, because I'm gonna make sure that Come on, y'all, prophesy to your neighbor and tell them, I decree and I declare that your 2023 is about to be a record-breaking, net-breaking, boat-sinking. It's about to be a record-breaking, net-breaking, boat-sinking. It's about to be a record-breaking, Michael, in your business, it's about to be a record-breaking, net-breaking, boat-sinking. Hey, Ricky, it's about to be a record-breaking, net-breaking, boat-sinking. Where you get that boat-sinking from? Some of y'all should kind of buckle your knees just a little bit. That's how heavy your blessing gonna be. You about to make the earth buckle. When I get together with you and you get together with me, there's about to be a come on, y'all. This is an urban ministry. Look at somebody and say, that's your calendar. That's your bank account. That's your ministry. That's your name. That's your tuition. That's everything you touch. Come on, some of y'all still too. I need you not to be so suburban. Hold your hand out and drop it like it's hot. I mean, drop it. Release your net. Release your net. And they signaled to their partners in the other boat to come and help me. And they came and filled both boats so full that their boats began. Every time you praise God with me, it's going to be a Every time you pray with me, it's going to be a. Every time you pray with me, it's going to be a. Every time you come to church, every time we come in the building, every time we go in worship, every time we get up for prayer, we ain't coming to stand here. We coming to. When we go out to dinner, we gonna fight on who gonna pay the bill. Because on your side of the table, there's a, on my side of the table. Come on and prophesy. Open up and say, it's about to be a record breaking, net breaking, boat sinking. Yeah. If you believe that, put a praise behind it right there. Same God. Same God. You know, I had the Lord tell me to tell you, you will have options. You will be able to pick what you want. The Bible said that when Abraham and Lot were together, the earth began to buckle. And some of y'all, I feel your section getting heavy. In the balcony, I feel your section getting. Turn and introduce yourself to somebody. Grab their hand and say, hello, my name is John Hanna. And it's about to be a record-breaking, neck-breaking, now buckle, that kind of year. It's going to be that kind of year. I done got too excited. For those of you out there that don't understand us, we just gonna rock the boat for a few minutes. Forgive us if you don't mind. Allow us to give God a praise. Just hold on to the boat. Those of you that know that it's about to be a net breaking, record breaking kind of year. Be Pentecostal for the next 30 seconds. Rock the boat. You out here now. You in the deep. Look at all these fish coming in your direction. This your background. How you get that? I obeyed God. I give you 30 more seconds to rock your boat. I give you 15 more seconds to rock your boat. Rock the boat. Just don't tip the boat over. Rock this boat. Tear this boat up.
those of you all that got over your tiredness and your disappointment, and you believe that he is able to do anything, release a praise right here. Go, go. For your record breaking, net breaking, boat sinking kind of year. Record breaking, net breaking, boat sinking kind of year. It's gonna be a record breaking, net breaking, boat sinking kind of year. What is gonna be net record breaking, net breaking, boat sinking kind of year. This is crazy. All I gotta do is just do what he tell me to do. Hold on. I'm done after this. Some of y'all, I don't care what I say, you ain't gonna move. You ain't gonna change. I'm gonna throw you off my boat. Evil communication corrupt good manners. And I'm not getting in no boat with no negative people either. I'm only going to surround myself with movers. In Deuteronomy 28:2, he says, and all these blessings shall come on you. And all these blessings shall come on you. They're going to overtake you. Why? All you got to do is hearken unto the voice. If you just do what he tell you to do, he about to rock your world. Lift your hands and worship God for 10 seconds. You got it. You got it. Some of y'all already heard it. You've heard what you got to do. I just need you to get over your disappointment. And now whatsoever he telleth you to do, you got to do it. So you can have, the only way you're going to get a record-breaking, net-breaking, boat-sinking year, you got to do it. And I'm not asking you to do something that you've never done before. I'm asking you to go back and do it again. It worked for you before, it's going to work again, but it's going to be with increase. Now, I'm about to cast the net. Because there's some of you all, you can't do it without Christ on the boat. You've been trying to do this thing called life without God. Look at me. It does not work. Being with him is going to bring you some disappointment, but I would rather be disappointed with him than be disappointed without him. There's some of you all that don't know the Lord. You have to accept him. There's some of y'all that are already saved, but you refuse to get on the boat. I'm not joining no church. I thought you called him master. I thought you called him Lord. So don't tell me what you want to do. You got to do what he tell you to do. There are about 10 to 15 people in this building. It is as if I have preached your life. It is not by chance or by accident that God have you in this building. Can we hold the doors for 1 minute? Because I'm fishing now. Can you hold the doors for 1 minute? Just give me 1 minute. What is it about God that he would step into your personal space to get you? As I've preached, it's like I've been preaching and talking your life. That's not an accident.
This is all God. And if you know I'm talking to you, get out of your seat and meet me on this altar. Move now. Everybody stand so no one has to step over you. Everyone stand so no one has to step over you. Get out of your seat and get up here immediately, like it is a 911 situation. It is an emergency. Get out of your seat. Get up here like it's a life and death situation. Come on, get over your disappointment. I am intentionally going after men because the enemy is attacking the male seed. There are 3 more men that are supposed to be up here. My brother, I'm begging you. Get out of your seat and come up here. There's one. I'll count down. But I feel you in this building, bro. I cancel every suicidal thought. I cancel every lie that you've heard about yourself. And I speak life into you. I'll count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. There's another one. 4, 3, 2, and it is 1. For everyone that has just walked up here, welcome to the boat. This ain't no cruise. You're going to feel a little turbulence every now and then. But don't ever jump ship. You are in a safe space. I'm going to take you in the back, get some information with you, pray with you, and check you in. Because your life will change forever. Do me a favor. You're going to turn around and you're going to follow the gentleman who's in the aisle right there. Follow him. Everyone else have a seat. I'll have you out in less than 7 minutes. Can I see? I need my iPad. Everyone have a seat. I want to talk to you real quick. I just want to give you this illustration because I have 2 different nets on the stage, and I want you to hear me and hear me clearly. Nobody can force you to do anything, but all I can do is tell you how I got such a large net. At one point, I had a small net, and I wasn't catching enough. I was catching just enough. And when I say catching, I was the tipper, a skipper, and a dipper when it came to tithes and offering. I wasn't consistent. I wasn't giving. And then I had the audacity to go into Scripture and try to find a Scripture to justify me not obeying God. So finally one day, I just got tired of being tired. I got tired of being broke. And I made a conscious decision that I would become a faithful net caster. And I got a small net because when I was working at a certain job, I was just giving just enough. At least I was faithful in my tithes. I wasn't always that way. When I made up my mind, I said, okay, God, I'm going to do it. And I intentionally began to cast my net. But then as I saw God begin to fill that net up, I began to feel there's more. Then God began to put a demand on me that I began to even tithe where I wanted to go, not where I was. I'll never forget working at the county, and I was still speaking around and having speaking engagement, and the Lord said, take your tithes up to $3,000 a month. 3,000 means, Lord, Jesus. And I did it. I obeyed him. And then I saw him meet the need. And watch me, and the need did not come from one location. Your net will be filled from multiple streams. Derek, well, before the pandemic, Derek would write my checks out for me whenever I tithe. And Derek can tell you that I would tithe $5,000 a month. And I did it for years, for years. And then one day I was standing in line at the bank, and I had some checks in my hand. And the Lord was like, count what you're depositing, John. You made in one weekend what you've been tithing to make in 1 month. And I just began to trust God with everything. In 2022, the Lord was like, okay, pay attention because you're going to cast just a little bit more. Without people coming to me, he would say, okay, I need you to send this father who got injured $1,000 every month. And when I tell you to double it up, I need you to double it. Until the Lord told me to stop, he says, I said, okay, that's over. He said, now pay attention for divine instructions. Then he had me to sow into a single mother that had 3 kids. They never asked me for anything. He said, you're going to sow $10,000 into this single mother as well. When that was over, I said, okay, we're done. He says, pay attention. There's a student that's been praying that's in school, and the financial department has told them that they won't have enough. But I need him to know that I've heard his prayers and that he can never doubt me again. And I inboxed him and say, send me your cash up. He said, Pastor Anna, what is this for? I said, I must obey God. Every time I send you money, I need you to go to the financial department and pay your bill off. And I began to cast my net. What is it about me that God could trust me to be the answer to somebody's prayer? And for many of you all, he's not going to bless you because you need it. He's going to bless you because they have to have it. We in here trying to get some of y'all, and I know what God promised me. I know what God promised me, and I need some of y'all to hear me clearly. I stepped into my wealth, not from my job. I stepped into my wealth by casting my net. Well, you the pastor. Let me put a pin right there, because I asked God to do it for me before I became a pastor. So you couldn't say it's because I am a pastor. He did it for me while I was working a 9-to-5. And for many of you all, he's about to enlarge your territory. He's about to expand you. You will be the first millionaire in your family. Come on, nudge your neighbor, tell him, you got it, you got it. Tithing, for some of you all, I'm going to need you to get back on your square of tithing. I need you to get back on your square of tithing. That should not even be your issue, but I don't make that much. Then he doesn't require that much. For those of you all, today we're going to raise an offering, and I want this to be your net-breaking seed. For someone, you're going to give a seed of $23. For another person, you're going to double that and give $46. For another person, you're going to times it by 3, and you're going to give $69. For some of y'all, you want 100-fold, and you're going to sow $92, and some of y'all going to round it on off to $100. But if you obey me, like I'm already getting testimonies from the last seed that some of y'all gave. I'm a net caster. Come on, get your seed in your hand and stand to your feet. If you're going to text and give you text the words NLCSC to 91694. If you want to write a check, you make it out to NLCSC. If you need the QR code, it's up there. If you want to mail it in, we've changed our mailing address. You can look at the screen and get that. Now, there are some of you all, and I want to push some of y'all in your 20s and your 30s. Hear me clearly. I have to be careful that I don't tell too much. Because when you talk too much, then people start asking to borrow stuff. And I'm the kind, you can't come and ask me for nothing. I got to wait on God to tell me to do it. So when you ask me, I'm going to hurt your feelings because I'm not going to give it to you. Because I am led by the Spirit, and I got to make sure that I'm sowing on good ground and that it's not just trifling bad soil. So I remember when the Lord told me, tell me how much you want to save. And I asked him, I says, can I save $250,000? And he let me do it. Then he said, I said, well, can I save $500,000? And he let me do it. I'll stop there. But I raised the bar much higher. And he let me do it. When I said that you will have options, and I need you to hear me, I am from the west side of Chicago. I am from Abla Homes, 1242 West 13th Street. My telephone number was 312-421-5934. My grandmother was the candy lady in the row houses. I know what it is to make a mayonnaise sandwich and a syrup sandwich. I know when you ain't got no Kool-Aid, we had sugar water. I know what it is to have sardines and crackers and Vienna sausages. I am from poverty. I'm it. But I am also the picture of wealth. And nobody gave me anything. If you do what I tell you in your 20s and your 30s, you will get it faster than I got it. You will own your own house and it will be paid off. When you buy cars, you'll pay cash for them. You cannot be in this house and be obedient and the oil not get on you. Come on here. You're looking at a person who is 100% debt free. Those of y'all that believe that you can be 100% debt free, I need you to open your mouth and declare, I will live a 100. I rebuke your student loans. Come on, say it. I will live a 100% debt free life. Come on, say, I have a cash anointing. I asked God at 12-hour prayer, can I pay my house off? And he let me pay it off. I asked God the next time I buy a car, can I pay cash? And he let me do it. I asked God, can I only walk around with a debit card and an American Express just to keep my credit score going? And he let me do it. He's no respecter of persons, but you got to be willing to hear his command and drop your net. Lift your seat up to the Lord. Lift your seat up to the Lord. Worship God for just 10 seconds with your seed. So God, I pray that you will begin to raise up the millionaires. I pray that they live in overflow. I pray that they lack nothing. I pray that you bless whatever they lay their hands to do. In the name of Jesus. Come on, a few more seconds. Come on. For every business owner, can I get you to say the name of your business out loud? Say it out loud. Say the name of your company. And God, every business that's been released, I pray, God, that you send the contracts and the business to go along with it. I pray, God, that you give them options. You give them options. That you give them options. They cannot meet all the needs, so they'll only take what they can do. Come on, just for a few seconds. For a few seconds. Everything I share with you, I don't share with you to boast. My staff told me, Pastor Hannah, listen to this. You have over 300 plus invitations to speak outside your church for 2023. that we literally have to go through them, and you have to pick which ones you feel led to do. For many of you all, that's how it's going to be when it comes to your company. It's going to be a rush of business. And you have to make a conscious decision on what you can take and what you cannot take. The blessings of the Lord are about to overtake you. Repeat after me. I'm a tither and a giver, and I am blessed beyond measure. I have more than enough. I'm living in my overflow. I am living in Ephesians 3:20. How long you gonna live it? For the rest of my life. On your way out of the building, you'll see deposit boxes to your right and your left. You can deposit it there. Any guests from out of town, Pastor Jamon and I would love to meet you and greet you. I'll see you Thursday in prayer. Hey, ladies, you're going to be in this building Saturday. Women's prayer for the fast. Don't forget, we're fasting. You're living the life of a vegetarian. Consider yourself dismissed. Go straight to your car. And don't nobody cuss nobody out coming out the parking lot. God bless you.
The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? I will wait on you. Oh, I will